I guess when the government starts treating a walk in the woods like a criminal act, it's a good thing we've still got veterans who know exactly how to hold the line. Hey, Canada, it's Earl. We've spent a lot of time talking about the dark side in Ottawa, but today we need to talk about a massive victory for freedom right here in Nova Scotia. As of Friday, April 17, the Supreme Court of Nova Scotia has officially hammered a nail into the coffin of government overreach. They've struck down the province's sweeping 2025 woods ban as unconstitutional, and we have one man to thank for that. Canadian Armed Forces veteran and a true patriot, Jeff Evely. Cast your mind back to last summer. The government decided that because there was a fire risk, they had the right to ban every single Nova Scotian from 75% of the province. They issued a proclamation that made it illegal to step foot into the woods. The term so vague it could mean your own backyard or a rocky barren. While they were handing out permits to big industry and heavy equipment, the stuff that actually starts fires, they were threatening regular folks with $28,872.50 fines just for taking a hike. It wasn't about safety, it was about control. It was a proxy for fire risk that basically said, humans are the problem. Jeff Evely, a man who served nearly 20 years for this country and uses the forest to manage his PTSD, wasn't having it. He didn't just hide, he stood up. On August 5, 2025, Jeff walked right into a Department of Natural Resources office in Cox Heath. He told them flat out, "I'm going for a walk in the woods." He walked into the trees behind the building while conservation officers followed him and slapped him with that insane $28,872.50 ticket. Jeff took that fine, a ticket that would break most people, and used it as a weapon. He took the government to court to fight for our Section 6 mobility rights. The Supreme Court just ruled that the minister's decision was fundamentally flawed. The court found there was zero evidence that the government even thought about our charter rights before they locked us out of nature. The ban was overbroad and unconstitutionally vague. You can't just ban people from 75% of a province because it's convenient for the bureaucracy. The ruling made it clear. The proclamation is invalid. It's over. I've had the honor of standing next to Jeff. We've stood together at the protests against the carbon tax, and I can tell you, he's the real deal. While the dark side was trying to tax the heat in our homes, they were also trying to ban us from the land we pay for. To all those Canadians who mocked Jeff last summer, who said just follow the rules, or it's for your own safety, this ruling proves he was absolutely in the right. He wasn't just walking in the woods, he was walking for the future of our Constitution. This is a wake-up call for every premier and every minister who thinks they can run roughshod over our freedoms just because it's wildfire season. The rule of law applies to the government, too. Jeff Evely showed us that when the government goes too far, you don't back down. You take them to court, and you win. The woods are open. The Constitution is alive, and the government just got a lesson in liberty. Thanks for watching. Stay awake.